Okay. Oh, that's bottom of the table, isn't it? Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Penguin Academy game analysis. And we are in week 5 of the Swiss stage of the 2026 Winter Super League. And this is bottom of the table, so it doesn't really matter who wins here. So it's just going to be whether it's good for Academy or not. We have Spartakus and his Necro versus Benbow and his Lizards. It's kind of a shame to see Benbow down here. I thought he did a little better in the World Championships than I was expecting. He hasn't been terrible or anything in this. Just, it's just the way it's worked out. I mean, there are much better coaches like below him. I mean, not many, but right below him for bottom table is Devo. So that's not great, is it? And luckily for the Necro, that's a center kick, because obviously the left is weak here. There's not really a lot you can do about the left being weak here, to be honest. You could maybe move over one and then move in later. It really does just only leave, like, this tiny part of the pitch weak. But when you're against Lizards, who could go quite far, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And obviously if he can get there, he will do rushes. So it does create this big triangle here, which is bigger than you'd think is open because of a blitz, right? Doesn't get the POW. Should now bully him. He's got a bunch of players. It's fine to lob it. The problem is you're probably lobbing a skink to die, aren't you? So some forethought is needed here, in my opinion. The skink should probably be next to the Saurus. He's in scoring range, sure, but he's not gonna, like, that's not really gonna matter that much. But you want the skink next to the Saurus, so that if he does get blitzed, especially with the wolf ends up on the Saurus. Like, a little bit of forethought. At the moment, he's just hung him out to die. I wouldn't even be moving the skinks, man. Like, you want to put a Saurus here and a Saurus here, like, next to each other to base him and to base him and stop this being a 2-dice block. We're bullying one side and leaving the other side completely open, which means we're just abandoning. We could have probably defended the LOS a bit here, but we've just abandoned it completely. The Crocs could have gone in there to tag the wolf. This skink could have come behind, so the wolf can't do a 2-dice without it being into 1-dice. There's loads of stuff he could have done to cause problems. And the only thing he's done is run players to the left of the pitch. If he makes the pickup and goes right, these are all just useless and out of position. So it's not a great... I would have tried to defend the LOS here. And there we go. The wolf blitzes the skink. Doesn't have to worry about ending up on anything. I've just realized I don't have a dice log because I don't have a UI up. Morning, Evil Bear. Is this a rush? It's not a rush. And look, if this skink was in a different position, admittedly, he would have gone down to try and get him away on a POW. But if the second block, look, was a double down, he would now be on the Saurus. The wolf would be on the Saurus, ready to get blocked. A little ping. Don't go looking for your alarm clock or something. That's because I've got Fumble open in the background. That was on the VOD. Does make the pickup. It just runs backwards, which is fine. 1 dice is. The middle. And the wolf gets the pow because it was into a 1 dice. Doesn't armor break him though. And that, see, now you can't attack the wolf, which you could have done before. Okay, he's gonna try and free up this guy to blitz the wolf, which is fine. But it required a blockless Crocs block without moving this skink at the back. It's gonna be doing something else. Nicely going, Mystery. Gets a stun. Ooh, how many rerolls he's got? 2. I would be very, very tempted to have just rolled that rush there. Very tempted. Could he have... Hang on, he was there, right? He blit... Oh, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. He could have gone that way. And based him. Ah, I think he fucked up, like. If he's there, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. How did he end up over there? What did he do? I'm so confused. How did he not have enough movement? Yeah, he should have blitzed from this square. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Based him, and then these could have gone and harassed the ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Could have gone all the way over here and harassed the ball. With him nicely based. And the wolf probably having to do rushes if he doesn't get a pow on the full one. Then this one could have come down as well, and this one could have dodged and come down, and this guy could have come and based him. Oh my days. Like, you've given up so much aggression by not basing him with him. God, the stun. It would have been so good. Now he's having to base with him. Just giving up a skink to get hit. Foul appearance. The minute you try to do anything. Amazing. No armor break is nice considering he just got stunned on the other one. Does free up that wolf. And he makes the dodge. Now he has to do another 3+. Oh. That's pretty annoying, to be honest. But, as mentioned, if he was basing him, this wouldn't be a cage. So you can't really complain, can you? If you're the lizards here, this is entirely on you. Blitzes the wolf. The wolf does not go down. This is going to end up being too easy to cover. He has to tag him. Oh, okay. He's just throwing everyone at basing. I'm not certain that's a good idea. Oh, God. Full and total basage. Didn't get a stun there. Would have been nice to get a stun there, not going to lie. It's a removal there, though, which means he can free up this Saurus next turn. So this is going to be a little difficult. Oh, it's going to be more difficult if he doesn't knock him down. Yeah, okay. Okay, he's chaining him out, does he? Needs a full power to chain him out. Okay, but now if he takes this block and he doesn't get a POW, how he can't blitz. He can't blitz away with the ball. And he gets a POW there, but the ball is staying where it is. No POW there. I'm confused how he protects the top of the ball here. By red dicing a stand firm Crocs. Well, that is a plan. It's a stupid plan, but it's a plan. Alright, so now he needs a POW to get an immediate 2 dice on the ball. He doesn't re-roll it. He didn't re-roll it. Are you kidding me? I mean, he should have stood him up. Come on, stand him up first. Turn order in, man. Oh, my days. And so now 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He can't even do it because he's moved him already. Oh, this is terrible. This is going to end up so bad. He's just going to base the ball, isn't he? Wait, he can't, but he's just going to base the ball diagonally as well. Ugh. Ugh, this fleshy surviving the 4 dice. Miserable luck. Literally miserable luck. Bases the Crocs, but bases him in the wrong direction. Should have based him there to make sure the Crocs can't get off. I guess, to be fair, he probably doesn't want to get off him anyway. So maybe it's smart. Oh, it's a dub skull, but takes him down to 1 reroll. Gets the stun for it, though. Not a POW. He is going to have to dodge this this ball, so that's 11%. And freeze up the skink rather than pushing it onto the other wraith, which seems like a bad idea. Oh, 1 in 3. And he's down! And out. Holy shit. Now we're talking. Remember that there's no other ghouls, so the only ball carriers he's got are these 2 wolves. One can be based and one can be blitzed. Oh my god, he cannot POW this fucking flesh golem. So annoying. Doesn't get a POW. Is he going to re-roll it? No! Wow. He's being so cautious with these. Bad dice, like real bad dice that he's having to put up with. So he's possibly got a bit dice scared, right? He should have activated him ages ago. He's not going to take a block, surely. He should have activated him ages ago. Because... And this skink should have come around here to stop the dodges. He doesn't want any of them dodging this way. So this skink should have come around here to stop these dodging out, especially one of them. And then you could put the other skink here as well and stop these dodging out at all. They're the only guys who can pick the ball up. So just keep them jammed in. Like that's all that you need to care about, is keeping them jammed in. Going for the pick-up handoff play. Use the reroll there instead of just to POW him. 55% to POW him. Okay, and you've left the dodges here. to try and get the score. You didn't need. But it was weird, right? I just praised him for being patient and stuff, and then he does this shit. Like, you've got to understand how necro work, right? You got to get that. Like, now you've removed the ghoul. There's only 2 people who can pick up the ball. Control them, and he can't score. That's all that matters. Forget like coming over here. The one of the wolves should have been the blitz, and you control the other one. If a wolf can't get to the ball, then he's not picking the ball up. Oh dear. Oh dear. No rerolls left for Spartakus. Makes the dodge. Just stands by the ball. Fails the pickup. Alright. I don't know why I don't know why you took that block. Wouldn't even bothered. But you've got to take a 1 in 9 here to free him up. Gets him. He goes there now. He goes there now to tag them both. Yep, perfect. And now he blitzes the wolf. See, this is what you had coming in future turns instead of fucking around in the previous turns. This was always going to be how it was. Morning, Ord. I do like not potatoing up the field and retreating to play a few turns of a regular drive. He's got the other skinks for next turn. Like, it's almost there, right? And I don't want to. The problem is, I always worry that I found like I'm gonna press pause while I say it. I genuinely always worry that I sound like a cock more when I say things like, you know, this guy's got promise. Like, you know, he could be better, because it just makes it to my ears that sounds condescending. Is that just me? Like, do people like it when you say that about them? Because to me that sounds condescending. But it does feel like Benbow could be better, like with some with some discipline and not, you know, the dodgy kind. Did Benbow make good tryout for Team England? Both Wolves down. No hope now of scoring. Yeah, but people don't like being told that they could be better or they show promise, because it sounds like you're still calling them crap. Like, it's just so easy to take it condescendingly, right? But that's you know, I don't know how else to say those kind of things. Like, there are parts of his play that are good, and the stuff that's bad can be fixed, like, easier than some of the other. Like, there are 2 different sides to play in Blood Bowl. I'm sorry for anyone who's watching this on YouTube and just wanted to watch a match. There are two different halves to being good at Blood Bowl. One is like the fundamental stuff, the stuff that you can practice and practice and practice and just be better at. And the other is the on the fly strategic thinking part. That's much you can't really train that, right? You can point people in the right direction, you can correct the things that they thought that leads them into better thoughts, but you can't really train someone to be better at that. That's the part that is the difference between where your plateau is, like where your top level of game is. And again, even when you talk about that, people take that badly. Like you're saying, like, you're stupid or whatever. But I go out of my way all the time to say that's not it at all. Like strategic thinking on the fly like this, in with a time crunch as well, is a skill. Like it's a particular thing that some people are better at than others. Like it's nothing to do with your intelligence. And if you're not good at it, then you're just not good at it, right? Some people will be able to solve a certain level of crossword if there's like a minute timer or a timer for the whole crossword. And then other people will be able to solve harder crosswords, but only if you allow them more time. So it's not even about how good you are or whether you can come up with the solution. Some people are better under a time crunch than others. Some people are better at just straight up puzzle solving than others. Those are individual skills. They're not just direct intelligence. Very smart people are shit at crosswords. But like, so sometimes you see players that you're like, he's pretty good at this and that. The parts where he's good, you're like, if he was just doing that well at all parts of his game, he would be a much better player. And those other parts are not all, vague strategic thinking parts. They are things you could teach them. Like I put a lot of effort into like drilling turn ordering into myself to like wasn't just to be better at Blood Bowl, it was to be better at a specific kind of Blood Bowl. Right? The type of Blood Bowl that I wanted to be better at involved streaming, and I streamed a lot of games. I would spam games back when I was most ill. I would spam. I would play like between 5 and 10 games a day. You can't be on all that time. You just can't be at 100% all that time. So I drilled turn ordering and stuff into myself so that my autopilot, the level of play that I have when I'm not 100% concentrating on the game, is great. I would put my autopilot up against anyone's in the world. Like I'm probably in a high, like, even though I consider myself one of the best Blood Bowl players overall, like there are like a lot of those players, dozens and dozens of them, right? But the percentage of that players, the number of those players that can also autopilot at a certain level is much smaller, and I'm in that group because of the way that I like just put many hours into training that. Like K-Fool like doesn't have to concentrate, right? K-Fool, as in the past, played games on Fumble and Blood Bowl 3 or 2 at the same time, same as I have. Like, it's just about how much time and effort you've put into the real basics. And, people can see it when I'm streaming and gaming. If I'm talking about stuff or I'm eating a sandwich, I still automatically go, that's a stand, he's moving there, that's the blitz, so he's doing this. Like, that's just how I play. I don't have to actively think about that. I don't need a post-it note on the screen reminding me of anything. That's just how I play. It's a weird... direction to do that blitz. Oh, no. I mean, like that, right? There's absolutely no need to stand in the idiot square. Like, the dice to sack you there are going to be incredibly hard. But if they do make them, there's no chance of the ball going in the crowd. The dice to sack you there are also incredibly hard. But if he makes them, there is a chance of the ball going in the crowd. So, like, just that kind of thing alone. Like, there's no reason to do that. Desperation foul. I don't even hate it. I don't know what's happening here. Is he just running away? With no rerolls, he wasn't going to take any blocks. Why is he running away? Alright, so one of the wolves didn't come back. There's only 10 men on the necro. So the lizards, Benbow here, should be looking to quick score. And he should 100% be setting up a full anti-blitz setup. It's absolutely crazy to not set up full anti-blitz. You don't give a shit about blocking the 3 zombies on the LOS. That's not going to win you the game. What's going to not win you the game is a short kick blitz. That's the only thing you should care about. Literally the only thing you should give a shit about right now is defending against a short kick blitz. He won't, because I can tell already. He looks like he's going to set up in the shitty wine glass. Randomly exposed Saurus. Has he moved there? And we haven't really claimed any space. We haven't sent any Saurus forward. Really, we just wanted to put 3 guys on the LOS, everyone else in anti-blitz, and then we needed to push a couple of players up to try and hog some space so that we can put someone into scoring range next turn. If you go 2-0 up here, you win. You don't have to go 2-0 up, but giving yourself that opportunity, claiming some space, creating a channel, instead of trying to play out a normal drive. A normal drive is how things go wrong. Especially now you've only got 1 reroll. And look. Things are starting to go wrong already. Now this Saurus is going to get clawed, I would guess, which could easily remove him. A Crocs could have gone wrong. That's not right, is it? This is 2 into 1 now. Oh, come on, Spartakus, man. So the ghoul should just have gone next to the fleshy, so it was 2 into 2. Or the zombie could have reached and the ghoul could have gone there. Either way. And now, look, you've like this is a block. He's a stand. This is a block that could be pushes. He's tagged off. That's 4 of your Saurus all tied up. So you got 2 Saurus and an unreliable Crocs after that. Suddenly things not looking too amazing. Okay. Block is a good skill. Okay, now things are looking amazing. Okay, never mind. Everything's fine. But that won't always happen. You can't learn from dice. Again, buddy system. You're playing against Necro. Buddy system. Just move the skink up behind him. Looks like he's going to blitz with the flashy anyway. Sorry about the yawn there. And that is a dead Saurus. If that fleshy hadn't just been removed, things would suddenly be very different on this drive. Okay. Okay, never mind. Or you could just dice him. Yeah, I was going to say, don't do that, man. Just hang your fucking Saurus out to get clawed. Well, 2 removals and a stun kind of make this drive over, right? Gonna have to kill this Saurus outright. And he doesn't. So at this point, you just claim space. There's really no reason to not claim space. So at least he is doing that. Don't know why, again, people just stick this shit on the sideline because of the surfing thing. So, you might wonder why I'm whinging about that. You see a lot of people do this, right? But the problem is this. If you're making a wide cage like that, this guy should be there and he should be there. The reason that I'm annoyed about this is because if you had him there, right? Firstly, you have to tag him to take the block. So you have to tag him somehow. Then when you take the blitz to surf him, that first block has to be a push. That's 55%. And the second block will be a 1 dice because you'll be standing behind him with the ball, probably. Both of these will be there. It might even be a red dice. So if he was there, he was there, he was there, or if he was there and he was there and he was there, etc., then you could just be there. But it's 55% to get the push that even surfs you anyway. If he wants to now, he can just do a 75% dodge and surf you with a 2 dice block. I don't see how that's better. And the reason I don't see it is because it's not better. Luckily, it doesn't break armor on him. Because... Oh, okay. Okay, I was pretty convinced that the wolf would base him. But we're not basing anyone. We're just letting him get 3 dice. I mean, it's better if you just do an actual cage on the sideline. The problem is, and then he can do the hard dodge and surf you. I mean, but he was going to go next to him, so that didn't even count. But none of them are covering that dodge square. So this way that he's done it doesn't make it any better. He can just do a 4+ and surf him. He's got 3 rerolls. This wasn't good enough, was it? This thing, because he didn't tag those 2 Saurus. He was too scared to tag the Saurus. If you're going to go in and base the ball like that, he stands up and these 2 tag the Saurus and there's no one to blitz him except Skinks. That's your out, isn't it? The Skinks like rolling 1 in 9s or not rolling pushes, etc. Or not rolling pouts. Didn't give himself the out. Wait, just 3 dice to clear the ball. Useless. I mean, it is a 30% dodge, but he's doing it into red dice. If you, again, same thing. Why isn't he just dodging with the wolf to make it into 2 dice? He got 3 rerolls, and he's got dodge built in for this. And yeah, free score, take it, 2-0 up. Limited turns for the Necro. Doesn't get his wolf back again. His player's down. Set up wide. Yeah, thank you. For the love of God, set up wide. I like this. This is fine. Going for a 1 turn with the wolf. Forgot to select handoff. He forgot to select handoff. This is one of those things that Jim would be more sympathetic for, because he hates that you have to select handoff. I don't understand. I don't even play tabletop, and it didn't take me any time at all to get used to it. It's the rules. It's the rules of Blood Bowl. I get why it's not particularly necessary on the video game version, but there are edge cases where it does make a difference. So just, it's fine to follow the rules. Like, you have to declare your actions. They even give you a baby's version. If you look in the options, I think it's under game somewhere. Is it one of these? Default ball carrier sequence. You can have it set to always be handoff. And then if you want it to be something else, you have to select it. You can even have it on that if you want. There's a baby's version. Oh, wait, I don't know if that would count because he was picking up the ball. I don't know if Cyanide have coded it right. If you path over the ball, that should, if you've got that on, automatically change to handoff. But I doubt Cyanide are that good. So it doesn't matter now, he just loses. I mean, he's almost certainly going to lose anyway, right? Trying to do a one turn and then trying to get a blitz and turn him over and all of that shit. It was just, let's go with unlikely. But it's done now. Turn 15, can't score twice. Dunzo. That was a pow. Just quietly, that was a pow. And they just pass turns. And there we go. Benbow gets a win. His first win of Super League. That means he ends on 1, 2, 3, I think. Whereas Spartacus ends without a win. 0, 2, 3. Not great for old Spartacus. And Spartacus isn't bad either. Like, he's a 60% or something. Like, there are very few, like, coaches that I would consider to be below that in Super League. There are a few. But most of them are not that. You could pull out like a world-class tournament from the players in Super League. Some of the best players in the world in there. But unfortunately, the way Super League works, it's not all that. And the way Blood Bowl works, they don't all qualify. And I don't think there's any chance. I don't 1, 2, 3 is not qualifying anyway. So this was just for pride. I think Benbow didn't want to finish bottom of the ladder, and that win guarantees that that's not going to be the case. Spartacus now in trouble of finishing bottom. We'll see who gets the wooden spoon towards the end of this stage, and we will see you in the next match.